Hello again and welcome to the fifth instalment of the Noob Plays Timberborn. Here we are in our Beaver Empire and let's just have an update on what we've got. We've got 182 water and the so it's just got a text message. Never get text messages within. Let me just get this. Yeah. It's very annoying, isn't it, when you get... you should take the bell off. Very unprofessional of me. Anyway, let's get back to 182 water. That doesn't seem enough. 94 logs, 168 food's okay. We've got the aquifer. Not an aquifer. I keep calling it an aquifer. It's an irrigation tower. I don't know. Why can't I get this right? We've got three... Wow, we've got quite a lot of unemployed people in the town now. I've learned I haven't been as noobish as maybe I'm pretending to be, because I've done some research and I found out it's best to have two farms. One farm is planting and one farm is... And what you can do, you build another farm on top of the warehouse. Now that's not very efficient, isn't it? But I want to build that there because... So I'm going to build the ladder here. Platform here, and then I tend to forget this, put the platform, the pathway, then go into the farm, so that is all good. Right, let's press play, let's get things cooking. So that should, and also because I've got unemployed, I can increase. Now these guys in the distribution centre, finally figured out, they're haulers and builders. So they're the beavers that haul and build. We've still got 1, 2, 3, we've still got 4, 5 unemployed. 6, which is great, because then we can, what can we build? Well, I think we need water. That's doing planks. We need to build gears, which will build as a bigger... So we want to get this bad boy here, this medium tank of water, which contains 300, whereas the smaller one, so it's like 10 times the size, but it only takes up 4 squares. And obviously, and I have been watching a few YouTube videos. It's very difficult to if I were actually to play this game as a true noob, it would be a bit boring, and it has been a bit boring because people haven't been watching it as much as I want. Well, you know, it's a new we're getting the old channel back together again. Right, so I need to build gears. I've got planks, gears turn into planks, but I need power. That doesn't need to. That's ridiculous, because if you've got a lot of people. Okay. So what I think I may be able to do. How's the log situation? I need to plant more. Is it 100%? But yeah, okay. So I need to plant more pine. I'm going to plant pine. I seem to have enough. Let's get the right one here. Pine. Here we go. Pine takes a bit longer than birch, but produces more wood. So there we go. And yes, so we've got... That's good. Where's the storage? I've lost... Where is the storage for the logs? Duh. It's there. Storage for the planks. Well, might be worth restricting plankage at the moment, so because if we use up too many logs then we can't build. Now I have thought about now these guys don't, I can't transfer power. If I build a platform here, so gears workshop 100, I've got 100, I have got 100, so that's good. I definitely need to build this, so let's go for it. Now if I build a platform there, I think oh no, wait a minute, how much is it gonna cost? Not too bad, 4 in planks, and we've got the planks anyway, so, and we increase quite a lot of, you know, we need the space. At this stage we need to yeah, there we go. And then we can build a water wheel here. And for gears, you don't need, I don't think you need, no. Water wheel, that's it. Let's get these, it's too far from the district, cannot be reached by builders. Build more paths. And they're in, so I've got to build another platform here, I think, for it to happen. And this is what the game is like, you know. So that's all planned. And now if we put that water wheel in, well, I guess it has to, here we go, he's building it now. And we may even have to put a path in. Paths are free, so let's go crazy. So that's definitely going to be. And we've got 2 water wheels. What's the HP? The HP on there is 50. And they need 50 to tell me that the hate. Yeah, I hope the power is going to be. But he's got I'm thinking, does he really need? So he's making planks. Yeah, I think that's. I mean, it's a balance, isn't it? It's getting the balance right, getting all your people working. The unemployment rate now is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, it's still quite right. So we've got. He's planting sunflower seeds. Okay. His priority, it should be carrot. Let's put it on carrot because that's accepting carrots. It's got none. That's berries. Wow. So I wanna. There's no carrots to harvest, so let's. He's planting. Right. So this farm will be planting. That farm will be. It's very annoying here. It's lazy, isn't it? Just I could have. What is this here? Teeth grindstone. I could have moved that grindstone over, put the ladder there, moved the farm over, and now I've wasted all that space. Wait a minute. This. These guys are. Yeah. So I could build. How much we're doing more than 57, but we don't need more people just yet anyway, so but I'll build another lodge there. I'll move that along, and actually if I moved it, if I have the entrance here, then could I build another level? Right, so what are we on? We're on 8. So if one interesting thing I found, okay, so 10% Working speed, well-being at 5. Next tier is 10. So we want to get them to 10, and then they'll work twice as fast. Wow. So that is definitely worth getting them to. So a rooftop. Now we've got a rooftop terrace. What do we need? What do we need? The best thing to do is you look at a beaver. So his nutrition now, if he has potatoes, he gets +2 nutrition, which feeds into his well-being. Not quite sure how that works out, whether it's a literal 2 on the 8. So if I made grilled potatoes, he would be getting 10, and that would do it. But we could do it, well, we could put a statue, shrub, scarecrow. Now, okay, so there's no shrubs. A nice shrubbery. Get a bit Python. No, don't do that. Oh, we have not got enough water. This is ridiculous. There's not enough water there. So we need to build, never mind about gears. We needed to build. Oh, we're going to be in trouble. So, oh, I've got another one. Okay, so I'm going to build storage tank there. I mean, I don't know if that's going to work. We'll put 2 in. He's after the dam. That's very annoying. See, the path, if you build, because I've built the farm like that, I've got no way to get down to this area to build. I could build one here. If you look at so the distance, you can only build within your district. So this district goes here, but also it's the path as well, the distance from the path. Now I can build here, so shoot, I'm building yeah, so this has gone completely wrong, but still it's probably worth setting up, because I'll have set it up for the future. I know it's saying red, but no, that way, yeah. And then the path will go up here and around. So we've got another water, and we build storage for the water. Just the one for the minute. Now, am I going to survive now what I've found as well, if we pause that, we'll get more water in these tanks, because that doesn't need to be irrigated just yet, because we've got the river that's irrigating. So this should be paused until these are full and we've got an abundance of water. We haven't got an abundance of water at the moment. That's good. So he's working. Right, let's look at the unemployed. Yep, we've still got unemployed, so that's good, because then we've got an abundance of workers. So planks. So that's an error, having such a small plank storage. You need to store a lot of planks, because there's planks in there. So it's 20. Yeah, so 33 planks you can store, but it's not enough, because I've just gone on a building fest. I've gone nuts with the build. And, sorry if you can hear my squeaky chair. I've gone nuts with the builds, but I've realised, yeah, I should have done water before I did gears. But I need those gears in. That will be for the next drought. So once those gears get made, I can build this bad boy No, 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 not that one. Not the irrigation tower. I've not got enough science. Hopefully I'll have enough science by the time I need to build him. I'm going to put a priority on this. Oh, water. Yeah, I always forget that. They should have a default, because I'm not going to be building. Oh, excellent. So these guys work at the distribution center. See if I click here. No, okay, so yeah, he works at the district center, which is the distribution. So, and he's getting the logs direct from the gatherer. So because the gatherer stores logs. Excellent, and we can get into there quicker, so we can get these 2 builds. There we go. And look, he's already got a bit of water in, so it's because he has less distance to travel, so he can do more work, and that's what it's all about. You know, your log storage here should be very near your lumberjack. Your water storage should be very near your water pump. Because if you have them far away, like this guy here, he never gets filled. See, that's on pause now. It's still the same. And these have all gone full, because if I'd have had that on, the water would be going into here unnecessarily, because the river is irrigating it all anyway. I mean, if it was up here, it'd be different. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me put him out of work, because well, he's chopped down all the trees, hasn't it? Well, there's those trees to chop down, I suppose. But there's more. He could do more work down here. So we've got that built. If we can get a priority on this build, which I think is what's happening, which is great, and that'd be fantastic, because then we're just about 2 days before. How long does it take before it's built? Yeah, it's definitely going to have 2 days worth of water coming out. Plus we've got the dam, which increases. Now, another thing I found out in my research is when you get to explosives. So this is a 1 level river. If it's 2 levels, it tends to keep water more. So this is 2 levels, and this here, that water there, that never seems, that goes, is the last bit of water to go, because it's, yeah, it's deeper, you get more volume. But there's not much volume here, because it's only one tile deep, whereas this is 2. So you watch, but this will dry out. This bit will dry out before this bit, because this has got the dam. Blocks water, but allows some to pass through a spillway at the top. So, and that's quite a big. So really, you want, like here. I mean, this is nuts. That's 3. The when you get to the mechanical water pump, it can reach that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know when it says 4 if it means the 4 above the water or the 4th is below. I guess we're going to find that out at some point. Right. No. Let's, I press C to get that fixed. Spin around. And at some point we've got to turn the irrigation on. That's got the waters. Now look at that, that's brilliant. So 218, I think we're at like 160 or something, so, and now he's working. Why isn't he working? Is it bedtime? Let's speed it up a bit, because I think we've sorted a lot out. Yeah, the carrot harvest will soon be coming. We've got a potato harvest there, so that's good. We'll get the grill. If we've got enough logs, we'll go for the grill. We're going to ease up on the logs, because And the plank machine, see the plank mill, the lumber mill is eating up all the spare logs. This water's getting going now. That's getting filled. Excellent. That's getting filled as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3 extra barrels of water, which is 30, which is like 90. And that should save us from death and destruction. So that's filled up. The reason that's filled up is because that's turned off. So let's slow it down. So you've got to turn off your irrigation tower. Supply will last 17.5 hours. It needs to be bumped up to 24. We'll do that just before the end. All these are now full. Oh, that's empty. That's interesting. Well, they're obviously taking a drink from that. Let's see if it fills up with speed up again. And we're still at 8. Yeah, that's what we need. A shrubbery. Shrubbery! Can't help it. It's alright. Oh! And now we have, of course, we forgot to build the power. So let's build that now. Water wheel. Yes. And it gets built because I built that little pathway there. But of course the drought's come in. Which will mean that won't work anyway, but it doesn't matter because then when the water gets going again, I think the big storage, the medium storage, needs 20 gears. And we'll need a little warehouse for it because is it warehouse or because it only contains gears. There we go, because that only stores 10 gears and we need 20, so we need storage, and that's probably all we need. Wow, we're down to 10, but that's going to need planks, isn't it? Construction material, that need, oh no, it just needs 50 logs. So shall we turn off? If we turn off this, it'll stop eating planks. It'll stop eating logs, but we need the planks. But what do we need them for? We need about 15 more planks. So maybe that's what we're doing. Let's just check the unemployment. 1. Oh, that's brilliant. So unemployment's now down to 1. So, which is going to be, now he's already employed. So that's fantastic. We've now reached a point. Garrett's 94%. Okay, let's. I don't want to fill it just yet. I kind of feel. Because this water lasts. Now, if you right click, you see the water flowing. Actually, you don't see. Why don't you see that? Is that not built yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not even built. So, I mean, is it best? It doesn't matter, does it? Because that's going to get turned off in the drought. Unless I move that. If he makes the planks. So now he's got 2. No, so he'll store 10. 10 for 10. He will store 13. So it shouldn't even be stored in here. Once he gets going, he's going to start making them. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if we can actually make 20 gears. If we can make 20 gears before the drought, we can make the medium water storage during the drought, and then it gets filled up next time. So we don't have to worry too much. Right, brilliant. That's filled up again. Let's go a bit faster. Okay, so we're really pushing it for the irrigation to be topped off. But everything is full. So that's 344, 345, 346, maximum 340, 352, 354. Okay. So which one is? So we're now maximum 58, 59. Wow, 60. Okay. Interesting, isn't it? How that, I think it's because a lot of beavers pass that way. They don't pass this way. It might make sense actually to build another one, but I've got no logs, so if I've got an unemployed, right, he could be made into a lumberjack, but then what's the point in rushing that? I don't think there's a point in rushing it, because these logs are all going to get used up anyway, and there's only 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there's only 12 logs there anyway. So as soon as they get used, I've got no planks in there. I've got nearly 10 planks in there, but it's going slow. Why is he not working? I'm going to put him on medium anyway. Why is he not going around? I mean, he's there. The demand is 0. Why is the demand 0? Because there's no logs there. Ooh! This game's great, how the mechanics actually work. Dum. Right, so we just got, if we're waiting, we might as well just speed it up. We've got the drought coming. That's gone down again. Okay, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to press play on that. We'll see the water here, 317. It will probably... Oh, we're going too slow anyway. So let's go to medium. Speed things up. Yeah, so it's going down because it's been drunk anyway. This is supply will last. That's not being refilled. We haven't got a priority haulage. Okay. So the drought has it begun? Yeah, the drought's begun. Yeah, here we go, drought started. So, drought started, that water's still going in, that's fine. See, it looks darker, doesn't it? I think that's the depth, the amount of water that's in there. We get quite a bit of water. The, those berries, yeah, 183 carrots. Well, the carrots are being harvested now, which is brilliant because, yeah, because even if we run out of water, we'll be fine. So that's 17.8. So is he delivering water? Carries water. He's carrying water to here, so we'll see it go up from 17.20.8. There we go. Excellent. And if that can keep getting to, obviously that being topped up depletes these when there's no water coming in, so you'll save your crops, but then all the beavers will be thirsty. So it's a balance. Ideally you want to keep both. That's why I'm concentrating on getting these gears right. So he's got like a lot of logs, and I haven't even got enough trees. So, and we still have the unemployed guy, don't we? Let's check him out. Oh yes, he's unemployed. So what we'll do, we'll get this back working, and then we'll select, cut trees. We're going to cut down all these lovely trees. Yeah, just cut them all down. So that should get us moving again, or at least, actually, I've just realised, and I've done this mistake a few times. This game, you do a lot of mistakes in. I've missed out selecting these trees. That's why the log storage is depleted, because I didn't have those trees as designated for being cut down. And you can miss. I think what happens is when you get a load of stuff, you get kind of complacent and you miss those little details. But obviously, those little details are very important because you need to have a steady stream of resources. He's carrying water to there. Oh, from... I guess it's from here. I guess they're full. These stay full. Well, that stays full because none of the beavers ever go there. Oh, well, he's going there, but I think he's going there to pick stuff up. Yeah. Well, he's picking up water from there. So here we go. Look. Right click to get the water up. This contains water. This doesn't. But that does. Because that's dammed, so that's not filling this water up. But this, yeah. But that, I guess, is the last water to go. So it's all about how the cascade happens, how it cascades down. So if we go up, you see, this area here is gone dry. If there was a dam there, that would stay dry. But then this wouldn't get, and then it would be water all up until there, and then that bit would be dry. So this will be water, like there's water, yeah. So it's just getting your head around how that works. Let's speed things up a bit because look at this, beautiful. We're getting logs, which means we can finish this power, which means we can. Now he's stopped. I don't know why. Why isn't he not working? It doesn't say we put workplace priority, but the worker's there. I don't know why he won't work. What's his problem? He seems happy, so it's gone up to 9. Why is that? Now he's at 9, but that's at 8. We stopped doing any improvements because we had a log shortage. The logs. Oh, that's why he wasn't moving, because there's not enough logs. Yeah. You'll probably shout, oh, of course he's not moving because he ain't got enough logs. It's easy to, there you go, see, when he gets, is it 2 or 3? That's 1 log for planks. I wonder why he doesn't, because he only worked. So when that log will go down to 0, it'll stop, will it? No, it's still going. So he's 76% now. Water's 279 and we're still getting water from here. We're not getting water from here. So these guys, no. He can stay, but he can go do something else. So 3 spare logs. Plus these have been cut down, so that's added an extra. So we've got 10 for 10. So he's not going to take any more planks. Is there a... That's a plank store. So all the planks have been stored in here now. And when so he should work. He should be working. No, because the water's not flowing. Because the water's not flowing, this isn't moving anyway. So I'll get that plank storage up to 20. So it's definitely not going to get... It's not going to happen unless I build one of the wheels. So I want to build... let's see, decoration, well-being. Oh, yeah, we've got the campfire. So I'm going to build a park bench. It cost me 80 science points, but I wanted to keep those. But I wanted to keep those for when the... What's the optimum place to keep him? Yeah, put him there. No, put him here because that's where most of them pass. So if I put that there, and then also Yeah. Okay, it's only 20 science points. I put the shrubbery there. That hopefully will increase well-being. So it's 12 logs. So I may as well stop the lumber mill because we've got 4 planks there. So we've got 14 planks, but like I say, we've got to get the science points back up. But I'm hoping that when the bench and the shrubbery, here we go. So if he just passed the bench, does the bench come up here? I'm not sure. No, it doesn't come up here. But I'm hoping it will affect. Where's the shrub? The shrub does, look. Aesthetics, shrub, +1. I was hoping that the bench would come up there. It hasn't. So let's see. If not, then I'm going to have to build something else. Well, what's the point of the bench then? The bench must do something. But it hasn't shifted. Oh, he's sitting down on it. Wait a minute. I wonder if they have to sit down. Now. To rest. What's his name? His name's Vuji. Okay, Vuji. Basically needs hunger, thirst, sleep, shelter. If this shelter... I wonder if his sleep... So his shelter's 3. Why is his shelter 3? Have we got a housing problem? I haven't been monitoring it. We have a housing problem. Okay. So that's... We need to get that sorted. Let's go play, because we haven't... I don't think we've got the logs anyway for it. Other planks. Do we need planks? So I was going to build... Yeah. We do need the planks. So he's going to go back on. Because we'll need plankage for... So it's 12 logs on there. But then we will build a... These are 4 planks each. And we'll need 1, 2. So it's 8 planks. That's fine. Let's build that now. Okay, let's build that now. There we go. Bang, bang. And we'll just put the... we've got two logs. But we'll be getting more. I mean, look. Yeah. I wonder if it's worth moving the path over, get closer to it. I don't know if the shrubbery has done and activates. Advocates for all things practical. Beavers like their decorations both pretty and tasty. Well, we'll see if it shifts the... that should do, those 2 things. The bench and the... Okay, so what am I doing? House. No, this one. It's nice that they have 2. It's nice that they thought of that, isn't it? No, that's... There we go. And then we remember to build the pathway on top of... And so there we go. Now, I was thinking of putting some roof on. But there is like a rooftop party house. But you can put these roof tiles on, which give it... You give it a bit of... That helps with well-being as well. Oh, look, he's having a rest. Well, it's probably good, isn't it? So this green bar here, I guess it just has to be in the green for it to work. How are we doing water-wise? Water-wise, we're doing very well. That's good. Yeah, we've only got 1.4 days of drought left. We're doing good. So everything's working out. We're going to solve the housing problem. With that, needs 10 more logs. I'm thinking Yeah, let's build a path. Now, the thing with berries is, yeah, you know, they're pretty there's a lot of them, and they're easy for the gatherers to pick up. So what we're going to do, we're going to destroy this line of berries because we've got enough anyway. And actually the water is still there, look, 1.3 days, so that's good. We'll destroy this row of berries and then build a stair here, we'll move the gather place, destroy that, bish bash bosh, and we're off. The gears is finally finished, but the gear workshop is finally finished, but no power. He's got power, but he needs to make planks anyway, because I need these, that needs to be made. So the logs are being fed into here. Well, they're all getting a little drink, I think. No, he's going on the farm. So he's planting carrots. He's harvesting. We've got 2, 3, 8, 18 carrots. That's not good, is it? We need more. Let's waste. And that's sunflowers. We could harvest a load of them, but we don't need to because we're at 2, 3. This game is kind of like, you know, numbers. Let's speed things up. Else we'll be here forever. You know, it's about numbers. You got to keep a track. Well, it's a resource management game, isn't it? This is what resource management games are. Look at that. The water still lasts. So building that dam is so. And we've had a bit of water left over. The irrigation is working. And then it's only going to last 0.7 days, but then it still takes time for the water to come down through the river. So it's the source of the river. That's when it rains. It doesn't like rain everywhere. The river goes. It starts there. So that's where the water will first come. When that hits 0, that will go. And you know, I wonder what. I've seen some players. They build these massive dams. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. If I built a massive dam there, it would take longer for the water, but then I'd be able to use pumps here. Well, we haven't got that problem at the moment, so the water will come all the way down here. It takes time, obviously. Wow, the water's still... That's fantastic. That is absolutely wise, Noob. We need power to operate. Well, as soon as the water starts flowing again, we'll get that power, we'll get the gears going. And we've got a good bunch of planks. We've got that. So we're still on 8, 4, and we've got 3 others. Because of course now if we look at the beds, oh, we still got 1 spare bed, so we Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hi sir, my name is Brian and I'm calling you from Curry's PC World. How are you doing today?
It's PC World.
Yeah, Curry's PC World. And the reason of my call is that...
Car PC World.
Yeah, Curry's
Curry's?
Carphone Warehouse. Yeah.
Curry's. And is that a girl's name?
Sir, actually the reason of my call is that we are running a new year promotion and we are offering you all the latest mobile phone and SIM plan in very cheap price. May I know which mobile phone you are using right now, like iPhone or Samsung?
Well, it's interesting because the one, it used to be called, one of the, what's it called? What's that company that's in Taiwan?
So, sir, like, do you want any latest mobile phone?
Did you not hear that question I just asked you? Because I asked a question and then instead of answering the question, you asked another question.
Can you please repeat your question?
What is that company that's in Taiwan that makes phones?
Sir, it's Curry's PC World.
No, PC World don't make phones. They just sell them.
They make...
You're not in Taiwan. You're not from
No,
Taiwan.
I'm not in Taiwan. I'm not in Taiwan.
Carphone Warehouse is based in Edinburgh.
We are located at One Portalway, London.
London is not Edinburgh.
Sir, we are located in London. I think you are new in the UK.
No, if you can get, there's some very good sandwich places around London. You can get a very good like pastrami on rye. Is that, what sandwich do you prefer?
What?
What sandwich do you prefer?
Sir, we are not selling sandwiches. We are selling...
Yeah, but you must eat, do you eat sandwiches?
Yeah, I eat sandwiches.
Well, what kind of sandwich do you like?
Sir, I am unable to tell you that.
You don't know? You're unable to tell me what Carphone Warehouse people are being instructed not to inform people what sandwiches they eat. Is that true?
They are not able to...
Is that has your boss said that?
No.
He doesn't. He lets you eat whatever sandwich you like.
I don't like sandwiches. I like pizza.
You prefer pizza? Why? You don't like sandwiches? That sort of cuts a whole... What about paninis? I mean, panini's like a sandwich, half pizza, isn't it?
I only like pizza. I like pizza.
What about... Yeah, but do you know paninis? Because paninis are kind of like an Italian bread.
I don't like it.
You don't like paninis either?
Like it.
What about like brioche? What about, you know...
I just prefer pizza.
What about brioche? Yeah, but you don't eat just pizza, do you? You must eat some other wheat products. Well, pasta's a wheat.
I only like pizza. I only eat pizza 3 times a day.
You eat pizza for breakfast? Name me the best pizza for breakfast. Okay, so that was me messing around with. You probably heard him, didn't you? Yeah, Carphone Warehouse trying to sell me a phone. I just like to have a little play with them, and you know, just get into their heads. I'm gonna leave that in. Yeah, you just. So it's kind of, some people used to do that. They record, they get people to phone them, like that, salespeople, and then they would just see how long they could keep them on the phone for. The guy, I got the Carphone Warehouse guy to say that he eats pizza 3 times a day. Obviously, he anyway, back to beavering. That was funny. I don't know if it was funny. I mean, I found it funny, but I don't know if you found it funny. So water, we're doing okay with. Yeah. So we're gonna miss that drought. Trees are coming back online. What pizza do you eat? Oh, okay. So we need to destroy that little. He's got away. There we go. What pizza do you eat? But it's funny. He said Carphone Warehouse, but I didn't quite understand. And obviously, you outsource your phone centre to India because it's cheaper, isn't it? I mean, it makes sense to do that, and if it's cheaper for the company to do that, they can pass on their savings to people like us who buy phones. And so I have no problem with somebody calling me from India. I do have a problem not being able to understand the person, but he spoke good English, so that's fine. There's no way he's in London. Nah, that's Carphone Warehouse. They're all offshore, as they say. That was funny. Because he was playing, you know. He'd play. And they don't often play. I think they have, you know, they have like a controller manager listening in on their calls. And they'll push a button and say, this guy's just... Because you need the contextual cultural information to be able to realise when someone's doing what I'm doing, which is taking the mic, which is a very British. I think the British. I mean, we're really going off the track of Beaver World, aren't we? But the British like to take the mic more than any other. Just noticed that. Yeah, okay. No. Any other... finish the sentence. Come on. Any other nationality? I mean, Germans are probably the opposite to that. Japanese also, I don't think, really understand that. The Americans, less so, but still you would... They'd be like, yeah, what do you... Having lived in America for... the United States, because America's a continent, it's not a country. But anyway, having lived in the United States for a few years, you'd say things, you know, what pizza do you have for breakfast? And they just wouldn't get it. And they would be, what do you mean? I can't do an American. I can do a Southern American accent. Let's build. So what do we? Do I have to tell you what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing, don't you? I'm building a lumberjack gathering station here, so that this baby can be deleted. Give me a bit of wood, bit of some logs. Let's go. Wow, we missed. Look at that. Look at that. That's flying now, isn't it? Look at that. So 50 HP, but that's less. That's probably less because he can be unemployed now. Oh, it's stopped. Does that only go when that's working? But that's flying, isn't it? So why is that flying? Maybe because it's just working? Or is it something to do with where you place the wheel in the river? Because this game, it's interesting, isn't it? Look, they're going the different, that's going anti-clockwise, and that's going clockwise, or Americans, I think Americans say counter-clockwise. There you go, bit of a language. So that river's flowing down there, and yeah, that's the, I would like to build a big dam, but get a big load of water. You could do it, you could raise that, that wouldn't. So if you built a dam up to here, all this bit would flood. So that would flood. Yeah, then water would come around here, and all this would flood. And then this would flood. Because it's higher. So that river's... Anyway, yeah, obviously. I'm annoyed that I can't zoom out further for the map. Or maybe I've just never found the button. What's this down here? I don't know. That's the exit. Monuments. We haven't got any monuments yet. Let's have a look. Oh, wow, 1,000 science points. Only got 132. Okay, so we're going fast. Let's slow things down. I think we're going to end soon anyway. Having that phone call. Maybe I should turn my phones off during making a video, but then, you know, you get somebody phone on, it might be a bit interesting. Because I do, at the moment, have some very interesting people phoning me up. I can't say anything about it because I'm trying to stay anonymous. But, and obviously I'm British, so, you know, you can and I am in Britain, the British Isles. I'm not going to tell you where. If I tell you where, some people, well, you will probably won't figure out who I am, but other people will. I'm sure with a bit of investigation. And it doesn't matter if you know who I am. You know, it's not a big secret. I just want to be anonymous because I don't want other people to mess with this kind of you know, this channel is an experiment. We're seeing how it goes, seeing if I can. Anyway, you don't need to know that. Okay, so I think we're going to end it here. We're doing very well. We're getting gears. How much gears? How many gears? How much gears? How many gears? You really notice the way you speak when you do these videos, which is probably a good thing. I thought that was next door neighbour banging, but it's not. It's the gear workshop. Okay, he needs power, but I don't need. Yeah, plankage is at 15 there. So we got 15 planks. Let's look at unemployed. Oh well, we probably can put him back to work. We've got enough people. Let's put him back to work. You know, we might as well go maximum on that. Loggage 87. We're doing very well on that, and that is because yeah. Look at that. He's decimated. Are these guys gonna? Yeah, they're gonna go. So that's good. But when that's gone, we need to rely on this. So what have we got here? 90%, 50%. Oh, maple. Maple is good because they produce 8. But it's halfway there. It's going to be ages. So let's plant more pine. No, it's got the wrong one. Plant pine. I don't want to plant on the edge because that was also, I want to leave a gap here for a path. If a path is going to go along there. There we go. Shall I leave that? Yeah, let's leave that. Now also, I've got this, in fact, yeah, let's do that now. Let's just, before we go, let's just set this up because, why not? I mean, the thing is, building paths is not, I mean, it doesn't cost anything building the paths, but you build things along the paths and they cost something, so it's a bit. Okay, I wonder if anybody would have stayed with me after that phone call. Oh, I kind of feel people would stay because it's like, ooh, he's forgotten to pause it. And I did forget to pause it, but then I realised, well, it's not, you know. It's kind of funny. Okay, we're going to pause it there. So he's going to get some more. Oh, let me just build a small pile, 20 capacity, should be enough. And that's it. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Sorry for the phone call in the middle, but, you know, life happens, doesn't it? And you now know Car Phone Warehouse has my number. And they tend to call me every 3 months, so that's all good. So, okay, well, thanks a lot then, and I shall see you again. And if you feel like liking and subscribe, you know, if that's the thing you do, you know, do it. I mean, I'd like you to, but I don't want you to like it or subscribe if you don't like this video. Don't dislike. If you like it, you know, I guess that's just a reminder. I'm not telling you to do that. There's some people say smash the like button, don't they? Where did that come from? Who was that first person who said smash the like button? Smash the like button. These people seem to get a lot of views, so maybe I should be more like that. What do you think? No, I'm too old. Okay, I'm going to go and get a cup of tea or something. I'll see you guys later. Bye.